Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. We have a lot of missions to do, and I have a lot of things I want to do. There's just so much to do that I'm kind of like in a, I don't know, I'm frozen with indecision. So I think what we'll do next is maybe this Sentinel asteroid telescope here. Let's see. What is the parameters? An apoapsis of 10 million meters. Oh wait, 100,000, 10 billion meters. No problem. Mapping process will happen passively over a length of time. Alright, so I need to have a Sentinel infrared telescope on the vessel, reach the designated orbit around the sun, and map 15 asteroids threatening Kerbal with an eccentricity greater than 0.1. Well, let's just give it a try. This should be a relatively easy mission, I think. Basically, we just have to put a satellite out with the telescope. So, let's grab the best Probodobodine we've got out there and put out a nice doodad here, such as that, and then maybe you there we go. And where's the telescope? Where's the Sentinel? It's probably in science, surface scan. There it is. Sentinel infrared telescope. Alright, it's a big daddy. Look at that. Wow, didn't realize it was going to be so large. So let's refine this a little. Let's put this there. In fact, yeah, I think that's not what I'm going to do. But I'm going to move this down just a hair so that she is. Before we do that, I want to put auto strut on this little cat. Auto strut. Okay. Let's put this auto strut on, and then we're going to weld that into there. Come on, move. No. Come on now. Work with me. Why are you doing this to me? Fine, you weld down. You weld it down. How about that? Hey, like them apples. Boom. Can't fool me. Okay, so here we go. Let's launch. Alright, let's put an engine on this thing. What do we need for this? Probably a little poodle. I don't think we'll need just a heck of a lot of DeltaV on this particular module here, but we do need some electricity type things. Let's put on a couple of these batteries for sale. Put on those there, and then in between those you shall put on some solar panels so that she can be powered forever. And then probably a communication device of some sort. Just one though, we don't need multiples. We pop this on here. How's that work? Goes out like that, okay. So then I want to move this up. Right there. That's cool. That'll be cool. Alright, so that will work for that. What is the 61.2? So that's pretty powerful. Not as powerful as these relays, but that's just too big. Alright, what about this one? That's 158. Okay, let's see what this looks like. That on the back there. That's not bad. I wish it didn't stick out so far, but that's fine. We will put on just a little bit of science on here, I think. Just for fun, just so if we have to get some science from around space, around the sun, we can. We're going to go ahead and put on just a few things. We're not going to go overboard with it. Just a couple little things there. Alright, and then, yeah, we're ready. This thing will be able to do anything we need it to do. This is going to be a DVS Sentinel Mark 1. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save it. And let's go ahead and get this thing into orbit of the sun. It shouldn't be too hard. In fact, this may be one of the shorter missions we've done in probably quite some time. Because I don't think it'll be... I'm stuttering all over the place. I don't think this will be too difficult. I'm going to put another poodle on there. I probably didn't even need this, but we're just... I over-engineer always, so there's no secret to that. Alright. I mean, that's not a secret. That's what I was trying to say. I'm going to go ahead and put a little fairing on here. Just a little fairing, and probably one of these as well. Probably could have used that on the bottom, but that's fine. There we go. Nice. And then this little feller is going to shoot up. This will get our orbit in place, and then we'll put another little decoupler in there. Actually, it's 27. If I put one more of these guys on there, there we go. That'll be good. And then decouple that with another one of these. Oops. And this should be a relatively easy thing to put up into space. So let's grab one of these big boys. Oh, mama. I just want to use one of these large ones just for fun. Oh yeah. Let's put one of these guys on there, but I need some sort of an adapter. Structural adapter here. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Let's see. Tri-stack? No. No. Maybe I have to use one of these fuel tanks. This guy. I want to go bigger. Well, looks like we don't have an adapter for that. Unless it's this guy. No? There we go. I found it. Now I found it. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay. That's not what I wanted. That's a cluster. I want the actual engine. This guy. It's not that. Not that one. Do I not have the biggest engines unlocked? Maybe I don't. Okay. So, what is the thrust on this guy? Awesome thrust, 4,000. Let's take this off then. Let's not quite go quite as big. Let's go... Actually, you know what? I do want to do that. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Just like that. And then Alright. It's a squat little buddy. I think it's gonna be cool. I think this will be cool. This should get, these first two stages should get us into orbit and then get us out into space. Do we even need structural integrity things? Probably not, but we're gonna go ahead and pop them on there just in case. Just to make it look pretty. Prettier. I mean, it's hard to look prettier than it already looks. Alright. Oh, that doesn't look pretty. How's that? That doesn't look pretty either. How's that? Well, that's just gonna have to do. Alright. So all those go in there. Alright. 2368. Thrust to weight ratio is a whopping 9.88. This will pop off. That will fire that engine. And then we'll drop our fairing. And do that. Ah, this should be just fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now let's go ahead and do our action groups. Custom 01. For those guys. Oh, that's axis group. I don't want that. I want this custom 01. Toggle solar panel. There we go. Easy. Did everything we need on this thing? I think so. We probably should go ahead and put on a little reaction wheel on this. Just so we get some nice control as well on this thing. There we go. I think that's better. We lost a tiny bit of DeltaV, but it's going to be worth it. Alright, so let's go ahead and launch this thing. And, yeah. No boosters. Like, I almost always have boosters on these. But not today. Not today, folks. Not today. Alright. Alright. Got that bad boy in the wrong place. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright. We are ready for launch. In 3, 2, 1, launch. Look at her blast away there. Beautiful. Oh my god, this thing. It's got some serious gimbling there from the two massive reaction wheels on this tiny little vessel. It is touchy. My god, is it touchy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and blast on up to about 100,000 meters. And then we'll, actually, do I even need to circularize? Yeah, we'll go ahead and circularize, but, most of our circularization is going to be done post, Kerbal. Oh my god, we are going so fast. There we go. That's a little more realistic. So much for 100,000 as our orbital speed there. Let's see if we can get a little more horizontal speed as we go up. As we look at that vertical speed of 1,300 meters per second. It's crazy. That was a massive launch for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy that. Get a little extra bit of weight off. And then we're just going to go ahead and start going horizontal. And then once we get to our apoapsis, then yeah, should be good to go. Pretty painless launch there. It was a little more thrust than I was prepared to handle, so I wasn't quite maybe as efficient of a launch as I would have hoped, but we got plenty of DeltaV and plenty of everything, so I'm not too concerned with it. We should be able to get this thing into an orbit, no problem, and then get her on up outside of Kerbin's sphere of influence here, and then into Kerbal's sphere of influence Alright, so I don't see any reason why we should just keep burning as we go here. Well, maybe I should, once we circularize, I should maybe go down to the periapsis because we're going to be well past our apoapsis on this burn. And I don't want to get too out of shape here. So, should be pretty soon we will be having our periapsis and an orbital height. And then we'll go ahead and swing down there and go to about 90,000. Then we'll go ahead and swing down here to the periapsis. Alright, very good. And then go to prograde. There we go. And we're just going to start burning straight ahead until morning, until we get out of the sphere of influence of Kerbal and into the sphere of influence of the moon. And I think we have to be at like 10 million. Where is it? Where is the... Reach the designated orbit. Okay. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and burn. We should be just about to escape Kerbal's sphere of influence. And we did it. Great. Alright, so let's see what our apoapsis is here. 13. Ooh, my god. Well, we're going to have to make a little adjustments then, aren't we? Alright, so... yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do with a few adjustments. I'm not sure what this is going to do. We're just going to do a little burn and see what happens. It's going up. May have to wait till we get to the periapsis. Bring that in and then wait another year and bring the other one in. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. That's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and zip around to our periapsis then. Only half a year away. Lots of deployed science coming through. I changed the setting on that so that it comes through less frequently, but still getting quite a few science updates there. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Our periapsis needs to be at 10.2, or no, 10.1, and our apoapsis at 10.2. So let's go retrograde. And get that highlighted. Go retrograde, we're going to get that down to 10.2. Let's do that. It's quite a big burn, actually. That's all right. Okay, this needs to be at 10.1. So let me get that into place. 11.8, 11.6, 5. Oh yeah, this is a big burn. We may end up with some space junk. That's okay. 10.177. Slow her down a little bit. 10. That's stuck. I guess we still got quite a bit to go here. I just don't want to overshoot it. And let's just ease into this 10.177 here. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so now we have to go around to our periapsis. And get this guy down to 10.2. Hopefully we can continue to receive a signal. That would be ideal, of course. Hopefully this thing didn't get grabbed by Eve or something. It's still going to be quite a ways away, I think. Oh, I just noticed that the mission has its thing there. That's helpful. All right. Now let's go ahead and burn retrograde for this. All right. Let's go retrograde, please. Wait till we get to retrograde before we start burning. You dumb dodo. Alright. So this blue line should match up with the green line, and then we'll be in good shape. Look how fast we're going. 11,000 meters per second. That's beautiful. I just hope we have enough DeltaV in this stage that we don't have to leave a bunch of space junk around. That's what I hope. And if we do, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's way out in the middle of space here, so... Aha! Nailed it. Okay, and then the mapping process will happen passively over a length of time as long as any active sentinels are near the specified orbit. They do not need to be newly launched. You will receive progress notifications as suitable asteroids are mapped. Okay, well, I guess now we just have to wait. And that's gonna take... Well, in one of my other previous playthroughs, I did this exact same mission. And pretty much never got there. So let's see if we can get a little science from this thing. Yeah. We can get a little bit, at least. A little bit of science. And boom. You know it. We're there. Okay. So, excellent. Got our Sentinel out there searching, looking, beaming. And so I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and as always, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Kerbal's waiting by the window, vaguely looking down at their saw, and hoping possibly Jebediah will come home with some raw from Minmus or the moon. Maybe he'll come home soon. Was never what it once was, shouldn't really fly anymore. Either as if an answer with a sound like blowing up your ears. Jeb should pressure through Kerbal's atmosphere. Crowds gather as hundreds of rocks of our favorite kind